Hey there. Can you tell me a bit about yourself, where you're from, how old you are, and what you do for a living?
Yeah, hello. So my name is Hugo. I am 28 years old. I am from Stockholm, Sweden, and I work with administration for a telecom company.
Hmm? That's cool, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm Ida. I'm 27, and last year I moved in with Hugo here in Stockholm. Otherwise, I'm from like the countryside.
Okay,
Uh,
that's cool.
yeah.
No, nice to meet both of you and get like actual faces and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
took
Nice to meet
I
you too.
took you two in because you're like a very special case. We
Yeah.
have other people who came in into pairs and stuff like that, but you two have been a very special, like kind of power couple in my eyes. That I wanted to like give you a chance to tell a bit more about your experience and all that. And I really appreciate you for taking the time. But what I
Yeah.
wanted to know also, when you first started this, like how did you hear about the Great Escape and what motivated you two to become a member?
Yeah.
An advertisement?
Yeah. So as if I remember correctly, I saw an advertisement on Instagram, I'm pretty
Mm,
sure. And I got a little bit motivated to check it out and stuff because I did do some trading beforehand. I didn't have that much success, but I
mm,
kind of knew like a little bit about it.
And it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It was fun to try it out. So I just checked it out, and it's just
It was free also.
yeah,
They have like free
exactly.
spots, I think.
Yeah, and I guess that's something that just like this sort of thing usually isn't free. Like the things
mm.
that you get from it. But I decided to check it out, and then I invited Ida to come try it out with me because I have been telling her like I wanted to get more into like investing and stuff.
Mm.
Uh,
You wanted someone to like coach you and to get how they do this really good.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, ideally.
Yeah, and we
So
like,
that's
that,
as
yeah,
you said, we like the frame power couple. That was like our
yeah,
goal
no,
at the beginning.
I'm
yeah,
seriously, I'm a huge fan of you two, like couples that win together, stay together, and
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure,
honestly,
definitely.
like I love the
Yeah,
energy you have, and I can just sense it in you two. Like you've been winning together when you're writing to me, asking me. I feel the what's the word I'm looking for? Like I can just feel like the energy, basically, like the
yeah,
aura.
Yeah.
But
yeah. It's awesome. It's great.
so for
It's nice to be together.
Yeah.
for the both of you, now that you've tried and all that, like how does trading fit into your daily schedule with your job and your daily life and stuff like that?
Yeah, well, so first of all, I feel like it's great because it's really not time consuming. I don't spend much more than like maybe 20 minutes per day checking out the signals and stuff like this. And
Mm,
I do work with like I mentioned, I work with administration, so I work very digitally.
Uh-huh.
mm,
Yeah, so it's pretty. I do have a pretty busy schedule, but since I work digitally, I have the option to, or I have the ability to check on how my trades are doing and stuff. So it
mm.
just gets merged together so good,
Like
and
you do it
it's
more than your job. You
yeah,
can't
I
pick.
kind of yeah, but the good thing is I don't really have to spend that much time to it, so I don't necessarily lose much time from my job to check on it during the
No, that's
days.
cool. That's cool. What about
Yeah.
you, Ida? How's your experience been with like fitting it into your schedule and all that?
No, it's really easy. It's just in the app, like in my phone. So, and I run my own business, so I'm kind of everywhere. I'm sometimes home and sometimes away.
Okay,
But
that's cool. What kind of
we do.
bit? What kind
Oh,
of business do you run? You know, I
I'm
don't think you
marketing.
mentioned that.
Oh,
Marketing business. Oh, okay,
yeah,
that's cool. So you, both of you are also like you have like kind of digital jobs that make it kind of easy for you to like you can
yeah,
just check your phone real quick, put in
yeah,
the numbers, keep on going.
yeah.
Cool,
It's
cool.
very easy.
Yeah,
And
kind of like that. But yeah, sorry.
no, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention as well, like one of the things that I guess is the fun thing about us is that I kind of feel like we like this has become kind of a thing we do together, right? Like we
Like a sport.
Yeah, it's become kind of like that, like comparing our numbers a little bit, and just watching courses together, and I think that's a fun thing to do together because we can kind of discuss things, right? So it's and see like just kind of discuss our opinions on what we're learning and just bounce ideas between us, which I feel is a fun thing about it.
And we are both gamers at heart, so it's also like a game that you really wanna succeed in it.
Yeah,
but it's always. I remember I used to have a math teacher. I've always been really, really good at math.
Yeah.
To a point where like she would give me like the papers, and I'd be finished so quickly, and she'd tell me just help the others, and I was like, I'm done. Let me just go home. But she explained to me, and it's so true that when you learn how to explain something to someone else, that's when you really know that you've learned something. That's when you get a very deep understanding of stuff. So it's very good for you that you have each other to like ping pong back and forward. So I think that has also has some sort of effect on your success. But I want to ask you, how long have you been a member with us?
February?
Yeah, it was about the end of February we started. So it's 4 or 5 months roughly, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Okay. So and how much, when you first joined in February, when you got your free spot, how much did you start with and how much have you earned so far?
All right, so this is kind of the fun part, right? This is so I do remember what I went in with. I did go in with $3,700 with the translation fee from our currency, and then here and there I have been adding a few $100 here and there just to keep it rolling when I started noticing the profits. So now the profits that we're at that I'm at is about 54,000, I would say.
Okay.
Which is kind of crazy. It kind of feels amazing.
Did he buy you, Ida? Did he buy you a Chanel bag? What was happening with the?
I'm waiting for it.
You have to. Come on, you have to.
Yeah. Your turn.
Yeah, I started with a bit smaller. I think I started with like 1,700.
Yeah. So, how much did you start with, and how much have you earned so far?
So I think I started with around $1,700, and right now it's just stepped over $30,000.
That's nice.
So
that's really.
It's kind of much together.
Yeah, no,
I'm
winning
the competition. I'm winning the competition so far, but I mean, I did go into that a little bit more. So
she's just being a good girlfriend. She's letting you feel like a man, letting you win. You know, if she wanted to, she'd be over 80K. She's just giving you a chance.
But we have a common goal. We put like in the beginning of this year, or in the beginning of the course, when it became more realistic, we put a goal of 100,000K.
$100,000 by the end of the year.
Yes.
And so far we're up to about 85,000.
Yeah.
You're
getting there. You're getting there.
Yeah, we set that goal to the end of the year, right? So we're just halfway through the year, and we haven't even spent the entire year. Like, we haven't even been in the course since January. So
and we haven't spent the money. It's still.
I'm proud of both of you. I am. That's really like your results have been amazing, and you two also, like, it's different. Like when I'm on the chat helping everyone, I kind of get a feeling that I'm talking to someone, but when I meet you guys, meet my students this way, it's very different, and it puts a smile on my face to see you and like kind of feel like I get to know you or something. But what do you guys like the best about being a part of the Great Escape? Like, what's the attribute of the whole thing that you like the best?
So,
the group, the people.
Like I would say exactly what Ida just said. I do really love the community feeling, because obviously going in, like when you go into trading, you do it because you want to earn money. But I feel like anything you go into gets much better when you have people around you doing the same thing. Like, obviously me and Ida can discuss the things we learn, but at the same time we have a lot more people in there that we have gotten to know, and then obviously you're around as well, which is great, and having the support staff is just awesome. And it's kind of just crazy that it's all for free. Like it kind of feels weird how it's actually going so well, and we haven't spent any money on this.
No.
And I feel like that's just a great thing. Like it's actually a community, and we have nice people like you guys who are there in the support staff helping us, answering questions, anything we're wondering about.
Yeah, so
I feel like we've learned so much, and it's amazing, and it's
easy.
Yeah, and it's just surreal still. Like I keep talking about it, but the amount of money we've made, it's I'm so happy about it. Like
we're debating on we want to like buy a house somewhere, but we're not sure like what country. But we also want to travel the world. Maybe we can do it a couple turns around the globe.
Now you have the capital at least. But you said okay, your original plan was 100K. I'm 100% sure like you already made it, like 85 to 100.
Much,
you got it. Have you set any like long-term future plans now with your trading journey, or have you thought more about it, or are you still just like settling for the 100K and then you'll find out?
No, we will never settle. Never.
No,
that's good. That's good.
I think we will be like trading for life, because it's you can never have too much money. You can always do really nice things, and like for other people too. So it's really cool to have a lot of possibilities.
Yeah, basically, just to fill in a little bit, I've been considering now, obviously this has been going so fast, like our life has been changing a lot the last few months. So I feel like ideally I would like to quit my job and obviously do it full time. And then I can pursue more of my dreams as well, which is awesome. And we both love to travel. So being able to trade full time, we just need to have some digital equipment. Like we can do it from our phone. It's crazy. So
you could quit now.
I could quit now. Maybe I should do it this week. That would be a good little thing together with this little call we're having.
I also understand like the idea of kind of being more substantial, having like more data to run from. Like yes, you've done a very good job the last few months, but I also understand that you want to have the feeling of security that I've done this for a year, I've proven to myself I can stick to it, all of it, and then take the decision. Because
exactly, that's kind of why I haven't quit yet, because obviously the money we've made so far, we could live a pretty decent life for a while with this money, even if I quit my job. But since everything is just going so fast, I feel like it's a little bit early to do it. I feel like
I completely understand you. I totally get it.
But it keeps going like this. I'll be out of it real soon.
Hopefully it will. Hopefully it will, man. I want to ask you, like to the both of you, what advice would you give to someone who's been considering joining the Great Escape but hasn't pulled the trigger yet?
Well, my like spontaneous thought is that it's free, so there is like everyone can try it, but I would say learn, like be a sponge, just consume everything you get, because you get free knowledge, very fun, and you get friends and you get like experience.
Yeah, like I would just say, like with anything you go in with an open mind. Make sure you, like Ida is saying, listen to the people who know their stuff in here. Like ask the people around you, like how their experiences are. It's just go in with like, because obviously it is investing. I feel like you like listen to the signals, try it out for yourself. Like you don't have anything to lose on it, and then you just go from there. That's kind of what we did. We started kind of small, but then I ended up dumping that 3,700. Because basically what I was doing a little bit as well is I was checking the signals, how were they doing before I started going in, like with money. You check like how it was looking, and then I saw that it was going really good. Like
I remember that actually. Now that you say it, I remember, like as far as I remember, I think you started like you put like 500 or 600 on your trading account, but you weren't really active. And then
Yeah,
after
no.
like a week or two, I noticed you talked about pub, and then you had added even more.
Yeah,
So that's a very good tip. That's also why we have the free group, like the open one where everyone can join, where we post just one signal, just to like prove and show, okay, this is not just some random weird faceless Instagram page. This is serious business, and here's a small taste of what is possible. So that's a very, very good tip, man.
Feel you can do
I
a
think
lot of.
that was all for me.
Yeah.
Thank you to both of you. Unless you have anything you want to add, appreciate you so much for taking the time. And let's keep it printing.
Thank you, man.
And meet you.
Yeah, it's been great, and just thank you for this time so far. It's gonna
pleasure is on my side, 100%.
That's good to hear, man.